Hi, good afternoon. Richard Higgs speaking. It's my pleasure to be recording a demonstration of the CEC Tracker integration to Founders4Schools that we've spent the last 3 months building. The software is complete in final testing and is being released this month, July, well in advance of the school year. So it's an exciting project that's finished well on time, so we're very pleased. So if we go in, what I'm going to do today is just go into the Tracker environment. You might wonder why I've gone incognito, so that other passwords that are cached in the browser don't mess up my demo. So I'm going to go in as good old Bernard and I'm going to log into Tracker. Now I'm going to use my profile in Tracker just as sometimes I use my Facebook login to log into other systems. So I'm just checking it's here, and then I'm going to go into Founders4Schools and log in using this password as if I've never ever used Founders4Schools before. But let's just check what I've done in Tracker previously. So obviously we've been setting up activities that make up part of the overall plan that we're holding in Tracker. And you can see the percentage complete that I've got in my plan so far for the year. And some of the things, and down here you see that we've sent events from other schools. I'm a super user, so I can access multiple schools in our pretend environment. Don't worry, I'm not messing up anybody else's plans here. But they're showing us Founders4Schools created events. So imagine that I was doing this for the very first time, which I will be in a minute. So I'm going to go back into, or start Founders4Schools. So if I go into our final test platform, up it comes. And it's offering me the opportunity to log in or register. If I log in, I've never logged in before, so it's going to say, who are you? I could use my LinkedIn profile, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to back page and register, but register using my Tracker password. So I want to inspire my students because I want to create events. I'm an educator, teacher in this demo. And the new bit of pop-up here is obviously the Tracker logo, identifying that I can connect. I can either sign up traditionally, as we've done before, as a Founders4Schools person, or I can just connect my account from CEC Tracker and log into Founders4Schools using that Tracker secure environment. So, bingo, I've now communicated with the Tracker environment out in the ether. I'm going to seek authorization to allow Founders4Schools to send information on my behalf to Tracker. And obviously, I want to come into Founders4Schools to create events. So it's very sensible that I want those events to appear in the Tracker environment where my overall plan is. And the really good news is, once I've done this once I've registered using this once, it will persist until I switch it off. So throughout the school year, I'll just be able to go into Founders4Schools, create events. When I create those events, they will automatically go into the Tracker environment. So if I say, right, I'm in Founders4Schools, okay, there's a clear button to create an event up here, bright orange one here, it's all over the place. Let's create an event. I've got a choice, I can do it the full way, but today I'm just going to do it the reasonably quick way. A quick request should take 4 minutes, which sounds remarkable to do something like I'm going to do today, which is set up a careers fair. But so firstly, the hard bit, I need to remember the name of my school, which is Madly. There it is. I know for a real teacher that probably wouldn't be quite as hard. And then I'm going to organise a careers fair. I'm going to pick an audience size of the whole 6th form plus a few 5th formers, so 100 to 150. And I'm going to do that on a weekday rather than in my first recording, which you're not seeing, where I did it at the weekend. Fortunately, it did spot for me that that was a weekend. This time I'm going to do it on Monday and not get a warning. I'm going to do it at 11 o'clock. Because that sounds like a good time after break, and I'm going to do it till lunchtime, quite quick, but then the business leaders aren't tied up for too long, they quite like that, and I'm going to go for 15, 16, 17, and don't forget the 18-year-olds down there. I want a mixed gender of people coming in for the careers affair, so business leaders coming in, both ladies and gentlemen, and there's a pre-canned message ready to go out on my behalf to all of those business leaders. Now, that's it. That should have taken 4 minutes. It seems to have taken less than that. But that's just, now we've gone to confirmation screen. Just checking, yep, the location is at Madly Academy, Castleford Way, Telford. It's from 11 till 1 on the 12th of November for Bernard. I think all of that's right. Let's do it. Now, don't panic, because when you do this, you are going to get a stream of information from us on how to run these things, the things you need to do on the day and all the rest of it. That's all part of the service that you get from Founders4Schools. But yes, they are correct. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to book that account. the beautiful, I'm not really here to demo Founders for Schools, I'm just an advisor for Founders for Schools, and I'm not a demo jock, but I just love the way it's integrated with everything out there that I want to share knowledge. So it's very much the philosophy that Sherry's put in place, and it's absolutely wonderful to see. But I'm now going to go back into Tracker and check that that careers fair that we've set up for the 12th of November does exist, or I'm going to have to reshoot my video. So back in, and remember to refresh the page because that would be a bit unfair. And we'll just pause and reflect while that happens. And then we'll come down and we'll see that, so hopefully, on the 12th of, there it is, I've actually created 2 careers events because my previous demo that I was recording just a minute ago also worked. So there is my new event come in for that day. I can edit and delete them from here, but that's all set. Now, if at any point in time I actually wanted to remove my permission to keep sending those events, I would have to come in and check my profile here. So if I just move this out of the way and come in and look at Bernard and look at my details, I'll see that I can at any point in time disconnect my Tracker account. So I hope you've seen today the ability to use my Tracker account to come in, check it was there, go into Founders for Schools for the very first time in this pretend world that I'm playing in, create an event and send that seamlessly across. And having created that link by using the register function with Tracker, that link then persists for the rest of the school year. So what we're trying to do clearly is demonstrate that through integration, we can make it much simpler to use systems that are best of breed in the space they serve. So, and pulling it together makes it much, much easier for educators who don't really have enough time to mess around trying to integrate at the glass. It's much better to do it behind the scenes. Thank you very much for your time. Bye for now.